Hello everyone, Latif Smith here, and this is my Week 5 presentation for my PSML discussion board. The scenario I will be going over will be the hiring of Director Dr. Ann Turner at the City of Corona, where she will be in charge of creating the Parks Trail Master Plan in the City of Corona. The three themes that will be needed for this scenario will be theme one, planning and staffing, theme two, budgeting, and theme three, ethical decision making. For theme one, Dr. and Turner will need to plan and staff how to organize the development of the parks master plan in the city of Corona. She will have to use skills theory, showing her technical skills, people skills, and conceptual skills to provide a team dynamic to create the plan and generate staff for this program. She will need to also, according to Henri Fail, create divisions of labor. And according to Weber, she will need to appoint a staff team with competence. And also, according to Chester Barner, she will also have to have channels of communication that are clear and defined to make communication effective and efficient. To motivate her staff, she should occupy or have the theory Y manager leadership style, according to McGregor. She should believe that the staff want to be there, want to work, are excited to begin working on this master plan. She will also need to assist in educating and informing the public as well as the staff on why it is needed that they need to create this parks master plan. The conflict within the city is that the trails are undefined and late at night, causing people to either get lost or cause public crowds to generate in the middle of the night when people have work in the morning. Theme two, Dr. Ann Turner is going to have to go over budgeting. She will need to create a budget because it's an instrument that weighs priorities to evaluate efficiency and provide transparency on what's going on with this parks master plan. She will need to use situational leadership as this situation is static and always going to be evolving as she continues to plan according to Lindblom. She's going to be muddling through using the branch method as there are already trails defined, but she's going to have to either create new ones, amend the ones that exist, as well as make a decision on how they're going to reduce the crowd control. According to Gulick as well, budgeting is needed, and according to Simon, she will have to use a theory of rationality to make decisions on what would be the best and most um, financial responsive spending for this further creation of the master plan of the trails. The third theme is ethics and decision making. Dr. Ann Turner is going to have to use policy analysis to take a brief overview of the short term and long term effects of the decisions that are made regarding the Master Trails Plan. She will have to take the leadership style of servant leadership as she is to serve the public, and they would like to have reduced crowds on the trails at night. According to this conflict resolution, there is a wicked problem that could be presented to reduce the crowds. This decision could either be creating a larger parking lot, putting a time frame on when the trails will close. So there's many things that could change with this situation. So the implementation of a policy could actually create another problem. According to Karl Marx as well, the conflict theory of power and inequality comes into effect as these wicked problems could create a larger problem for the community. She will have to use social exchange theory to compare the rewards and punishments that do come to the community members that live near the trails. She will also have to motivate the employees as well as the community to reach self actualization, that this is a positive thing for the community. She's also can relate to Mary Parker Follett as listening to others can create a more inclusive environment. The only thing is, according to Wilson's dichotomy, the separation of politics and administration is blurred and blended in this situation just because her decision and implementation of this will be seen as the city overall. So those who are enforcing these rules and timeframes that may be created will be seen as administration as well. This concludes my presentation, and thank you all for listening.